Let me guess, you've heard about LPT Realty. Maybe you've heard a friend mention it. Maybe you've seen one of those Instagram reels, or maybe you've just been watching the buzz build locally. It's the fastest growing brokerage in US history. Agents signing up left and right, big names making moves. But let me tell you something you probably haven't heard: why it's growing so fast. Why agents, especially new agents, are running to LPT, and why, if you're serious about starting a real estate career and not just surviving your first year, you need to look at what this brokerage is doing differently. Because here's the truth: most brokerages are still playing by rules that stopped working 10 years ago. They've built these rigid models and they market them like they're doing you a favor. If you're a brand new agent or even newer to the industry or making a change, this video is for you, because you're probably exploring brokerage options and want to know which one's going to be best. And I'm going to pin down the 3 best cloud-based brokerages and kind of give you a breakdown from a new agent perspective. So let's jump in. Before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I don't just give you news about LPT and other brokerages. I also give you real tactical advice on this channel about how to grow your real estate business, convert online leads, all that great stuff. And at the end of the video, I'll give you 2 opportunities. 1, a way to meet with me one-on-one to learn about LPT and see if it's the right fit for you. And 2, to join our completely free brokerage agnostic Facebook group, where we open our playbook up for everybody inside that group, and we even do a weekly live mastermind. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, let me explain. If you're a brand new agent, there are a few key things you absolutely need to succeed in real estate. And if your brokerage doesn't provide these, you're basically stepping into the ring with one hand tied behind your back. You need these 3 things, okay? 1, a compensation structure that allows you to survive and reinvest at the beginning, okay? Number 2, a marketing platform that actually helps you take and sell listings. Number 3, tactical high impact training that walks you through how to actually generate business, not just motivational fluff and like vague advice that you get from a lot of places. Now, let's start with compensation, because this is where most agents get trapped right out of the gate and they don't even realize it. Okay, at EXP, you have one choice: $16,000 cap. That's it. That's your choice. You're a solo agent, you're joining. That's it. At Real, same thing, $12,000 cap. Now, EXP is going to be 20% at a time. Real is going to be 15% at a time from your commission until you hit that cap. Oh, and EXP, they've actually got monthly fees every month. So whether you close a deal or not, and you know, the truth is, and really, in fact, by the time you stack it all up, tech fee, the office fee, all transaction, you're looking at over $1,000 a year just in those recurring costs before you've even made a dollar. Okay. And if you're brand new and you're just getting licensed, trying to build a business from scratch, what exactly are you paying for? You're paying to be part of a system that's not really designed for you in the first place. Okay. It's designed for volume agents and teams, for people already doing 20 deals a year. That's who that's really designed for. And to be honest with you, it's an outdated design, because LPT suits those agents' needs better than an EXP or Real does anyways. But especially as a new agent, really a non-starter for me. So as a new agent, you're really trying to learn, right? Trying to get a deal or 2 going, trying to cover expenses and build momentum, right? That's where LPT really flips the game, in my opinion, as it relates to compensation. LPT gives you choice. Whoa, what a novel thing, right? You can start with what's called the business builder plan. Okay, there are no sign-up fee, no monthly fee, and instead of paying up to $16,000 to hit your cap at EXP, or your annual cap at $12,000 for Real, your annual cap at LPT is $5,000. And instead of paying 20 or 15% at a time, which could be big chunks, especially on your first transactions, it's a lot to give away, it's only $500 in commission up to that cap. So think about what that really means. You keep way more of your commission per transaction. You're not drained by monthly fees. And most importantly, you now have margin in your business, right? In that margin, you can buy leads, you can get coaching, you can reinvest in your marketing. You know, you got to stay in the game long enough to actually build the traction. And here's the part that really matters. LPT only makes money when you do, right? You close a deal, they get paid. You don't close a deal, they don't make money. That's real alignment. That's partnership in my mind, right? And that's exactly what you don't get with these other models, where you're paying into the system no matter what. You're getting very little in return until you figure it out. And what happens when you're ready to scale? Well, you're not stuck. Okay, you can switch to LPT's brokerage partner plan. That model is really designed for leaders, builders, and growth focused agents that want to build rev share, earn a lot more equity, right? And build bigger business and have more options. Okay, you don't have to switch brokerages, no starting over. All you do is level up inside the same platform. That kind of flexibility, not really heard of at EXP or Real, frankly. If your opinion of this differs than mine, go ahead and drop it in the comments, but I can't find anything. I was at EXP for years. I'm just telling you the way I see it. But here's the thing, money and flexibility only really matter if you're actually closing deals, right? Okay, so let's talk about marketing. This is where most brokerages completely drop the ball. You'll hear things like, we have a great online platform. It's basically just marketing templates. We have a Canva folder. We've got branding tools. And listen, that sounds nice and it's better than nothing, but editable templates don't sell homes. They don't get you listings, and they definitely don't make you stand out in a saturated market. If anything, you look exactly like everybody else at your brokerage. And they definitely don't make you stand out in a saturated market. Okay. At EXP and Real, marketing is, at least the way I feel, is almost treated like an afterthought, right? Like, oh, something optional or something they probably need just to say they have it. Something you figure out once you're already drowning. At LPT, marketing is actually the foundation. Okay. You know what LPT stands for? Listing Power Tools. This company started as a marketing firm. Okay. They were building elite marketing system for top agents before they ever even thought about becoming a brokerage. People at your brokerage or the brokerage you're considering probably used to use it. All right. So what do you get at LPT? You get access to full-scale multimedia marketing suite, done for you listing presentations, brochures, digital ads, open house tools, farming systems, you name it, all of the highest quality. Now, here's the thing. It's not led by some random person who happened to be good at marketing. It's led by Robert Palmer himself, the CEO, who is an expert marketer. He built the biggest mortgage brokerage in the state of Florida, all off of marketing. We're talking television, radio, print, digital, right? All of that. He understands at the highest level. The guy created $1 billion business, and rumors are that he's a billionaire himself. Makes sense based on the volume of what his mortgage company has done in the past. And so that person who has mastered marketing, become the most dominant lender in Florida, decided, hey, I'm going to start this marketing firm for real estate agents because I know how to do this. And then that evolved into LPT Brokerage. So that's what I mean by that's the foundation of LPT, all the way from the very founder of the company. Versus Real and EXP, you can't say that about them. They were not bad people. They weren't dumb guys, but were they marketing experts? And with these tools, you can walk into a listing appointment with a fully customized magazine quality marketing plan that shows sellers exactly how you're going to get them top dollar, and you can do it day one. Here's the wild part. Honestly, many of the tools that agents are paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for every single month through a third-party vendor, we're getting stuff built in. That's what's built in at LPT already. So big name brokerages, we're talking places like Compass and Remax that charge all kinds of franchise fees, still don't provide this level of in-house marketing support. Trust me when I say that. I've showed it to my friends at these brokerages and they're always blown away. But here's the final piece. And this is one nobody really talks about, at least in my opinion, they don't talk about it enough, which is training. Because when you're new, the biggest challenge isn't choosing between commission splits or logos, right? It's knowing what to do every day to generate income. Go figure, right? And this is where so many brokerages, in my opinion, get lazy. At EXP and Real, you're going to get like the Get Started course, right? Some welcome videos, maybe some training where you show up and you check in, all right? Some generic stuff on lead gen, and then crickets, right? It's like, go get them, Tiger. You know, they'll actually say things like lean on your mentor, or talk to your sponsor. It's like buying a gym membership, walking in and they hand you a couple of dumbbells and say, good luck. If you want, one of the other members might help you. That's crazy, right? That's not how you build a business. Now, contrast that with Ascend University at LPT. This is not just some library of pre-recorded webinars. This is a live, immersive, award-winning, by the way, training platform with a singular focus: execution. Not here's what you could do, not theory, not vague strategy, but exactly what to do, step by step, to get listings, generate clients, and close contracts. We're talking daily coaching session, hands-on challenges with real incentives. Okay, like the recent one where there was $100,000 in prize pool for agents who listed properties or put clients under contract, right? Crazy stuff. Action plans, support systems, accountability, and direct access to some of the top agents in the country who are in the field selling every single day. So here's the thing, ask yourself this: what other brokerage is putting up real money to reward agents for real production? I don't know. Okay, introduce me to them. I'd love to learn. Best the others can do is hope your upline steps in and connects the dots for you, if you're lucky. Okay, LPT doesn't leave your success up to luck. They build the path. They give you the tools. Then they run alongside you to make sure that you're going to get to where you're trying to go. Okay, so here's what it really comes down to. If you're a new agent trying to make this work, here's the choice. You can join a brokerage that gives you one option, drains your wallet with fees, offers cookie cutter marketing, and tells you go figure it out. Or you can join a brokerage that gives you flexibility, lets you keep more of your money, arms you with elite marketing, and trains you like your future actually depends on it, because it does. LPT is the obvious choice, right? That's why we're not just the fastest growing brokerage, we're also already ranked number 10 in the entire US for units sold in just our third year in existence. We didn't get there by chance. We got there because we put agents first. LPT put real estate first, and he never stopped asking one simple question: what do agents actually need to win? Now, the only question really is, are you ready to win? Here's what you're going to do. You got to book a one-on-one call with me. Let's talk about how to get you plugged in. This isn't about hype. This is about results. Let's build your business the right way.